And of course, you got to get all dressed, drive to the hospital, and all back,
Yeah.
and everything. And
$3,000. They should have came over, and took you out of the
well,
out of the bed.
that's what I said to them. They should come to my house or something. But anyhow, I said to her, I ain't paying no. It's $40 every time you come.
Yeah.
See, I paid the $40. The first time I forgot it, that I went, I didn't know what I had to pay anyhow. And so then I took it, and she said, do you have another 40? I said, what for? She said, for today. The 40 was for last. I said, you mean every time I come twice a week, the 8 times, you know? She said, oh, yeah. I said, well, I got it. I can't pay that. I could have. Drew it out of the bank, and I thought, this is a bunch of shit. You know, the seniors nowadays, of course, New York, the seniors got it made. This is welfare state. Everybody's on welfare or something. Just like I say about that $110 they're paying. And they're paying it from Geneva. Well, I'm in Canandaigua. And the government is paying for everything else in here. You know, they pay that HUD, whatever you call, that. So anyhow, they gave me the paper, and my power of attorney happened to come, and he said, what's this here? And I said, oh, I got to fill that out and see if I can get a discount. And he took it home and did it on the internet. He does everything on the internet, too, and all that stuff. And he come back, and he said, well, there you go. He said, you're going to get 90% off. He said, you'll pay $4 instead of $40.
Wow.
Well, wound up not paying the $4.
Really?
Because then they sent me a bill, and this lady called me up, and she said, you remember when I told you that if you filled out some papers, you come through us and everything? Well, we're going to pick up that $4 for each one. So I wound up paying nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, and we got it made up here as far as seniors in New York. And New York, like one of our friends in Cincinnati was up here, him and his wife. They had about 8 kids. And so all the kids are visiting and everything with kids and that. So the one girl is having a second baby. And the husband left. She's got one, another one. So mother said to her, come on up here with Dad and I. They lived on the next street from us, where I lived on the old next street. She come up here, and she's about 8 months pregnant, I guess, or 7.5, something like that. So they took her over to welfare. She had that baby. They paid for everything. They had a nurse come into the house with all kinds of special formula and everything. And then she buzzed right back to Cincinnati, where she lives. They all did that. I mean, they come into New York State. All you had to do is come in and get on welfare or whatever. They paid for everything.
Well, it happened in Texas with the Mexicans. They all come in.
Yeah.
They come over about 8.5